we've heard these concerns before. Why are you back here today sharing the concerns about the impact on the watershed?
Well, there were new laws that went into effect July 1st that the General Assembly passed that gives the Department of Environmental Quality more power to protect our water. And we need them to do that now because there are systemic problems with the pipeline due to them not doing the soil testing that they needed to do and listening to the engineers. And we need that to happen before they continue construction on the pipeline.
Right. So basically, are you saying that you have new, I guess, documentation that essentially proves what you've been saying all along?
I have documentation substantiating what the scientists and engineers have been saying, so whatever they've done with the erosion control, sediment controls is not enough, it's not working, and we have new laws in place to give our government the power to protect our water and endangered species, and we need them to use it.
Okay. And these batteries, I think. Let's see if I can.
I think it's really important that they know that construction is still happening on the pipeline now as we speak.
Okay, so, yeah, so what is the message you're trying to impart today?
That today, and for weeks now, construction has been continuing along the Mountain Valley Pipeline, and even though it's been dry, the way that they've been constructing it, I have documentation showing that it's not adequate. And with the new laws in place, we need the government to step up and get them to stop and make sure that they have the right data and the right engineering plans to be successful with their project.
And again, since I've got battery power again, what has changed since we've heard these, you've raised these concerns before?
The law has changed.
Tell me about that.
And the laws, there was two bills that passed this past General Assembly. One giving the Department of Environmental Quality the ability to shut down the entire pipeline for systemic problems. Another one addressing upland areas, which is what I've been recording, has been non-point source pollution coming off of upland on the corridor that is going into the streams. Right now, the Mountain Valley Pipeline does not have the permits to cross the streams, but they're doing construction between the streams. And that's where I have plenty of documentation showing that the way that they're constructing it is having non-point source pollution that is coming down and polluting our waters of the endangered Roanoke logperch.
Okay. And what do you hope will be the result? I mean, what do you hope the state will do?
I hope the state does their job and protects our water and endangered species.
Right. But you hope that the DEQ will take
I hope the DEQ will issue an immediate stop work instruction for the entire pipeline and instruct the Mountain Valley Pipeline to do an Order 1 soil survey and to use the data from that to do new engineering plans for the sediment and erosion control so that they'll work.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add?
I can't think of anything else.
All right, let me get a shot of
Something about the logperch?
Oh, I know.
All right, hang on.
Sorry.
That's right.
You want to say anything about the logperch?
I think there needs to be an investigation of the inspectors for the Department of Environmental Quality. I have shown the project manager a place that was obviously not installed properly, and that has not been fixed. There's holes in the fence, so as well as MVP needing to improve what they're doing, our DEQ also needs to investigate why numerous reports saying that this one place is problematic hasn't been flagged. The DEQ keeps sending reports to FERC saying that everything's in compliance when there's proof that it's not. And a lot of people are getting mad at environmental groups suing. The reason why is because they have evidence to sue. And I've been submitting my documentation to the appropriate authorities, to the state government and the federal government, saying this is what I'm seeing. And it's public knowledge, and then the lawyers see it, and then they use it, and then they sue in the courts. So you have to have responsibility where it is on the Mountain Valley Pipeline, as well as the government. They need to step up.
All right. I'm going to,